Om. 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 पूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम् वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति परां गतिम् यः पिबन् सततं रामचरितामृतसागरम् अतृप्तस्तं मुनिं वन्दे प्राचेतसमकल्मषम् गोष्पतीकृतवाराशिं मशकीकृतराक्षसम् रामायणमहामाला रत्नं वन्दे निरात्मजम् अञ्जनानन्दनं वीरं जानकी शोकनाशनं कपीशम् अक्षहन्तारं वन्दे लङ्काभयङ्करम् मनोजवं मारुततुल्यवेगं जितेन्द्रियं बुद्धिमतां वरिष्ठं वातात्मजं वानरयूथमुख्यं श्रीरामदूतं शिरसा नमामि यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारी परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं वाल्मीकिगिरिसम्भोधा रामसागरगामिनी पुनादिभुवनं पुण्या रामायणमहानदी वेदवेद्ये परे पुंसि जाते दशरथात्मजे वेदप्राचेतसादासीत् साक्षात् रामायणात्मना आपतामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसम्पदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम् रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेदसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताय पतये नमः मङ्गलं कौसलेन्द्राय महनीय गुणाब्धये चक्रवर्ती तनूजाय सार्वभौमाय मङ्गलम् सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय। ओम श्री चिन्मय सद्गुरवे नमः। 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 Having this encountered many of them, Jambumali is the one who is sent by Ravana at this point, and he was also killed eventually. So here in the verse number 10 and 11, we saw that he was very fiercely attacked by Jambumali, and Hanumanji, encountering each one of them one by one, is extremely angry and Chukoba Bana Abhihataha Rakshasasya Mahakapihi Tataha Parshve Adi Adi Vipulam Dadarsha Mahatim Shilam Tarasatam Samutpatya Chikshepa Javavat Bali Ta Tam Sharai Dashavihi Kruddaha Tadayamasa Rakshasaha. Even that huge rock which Hanumanji hurled upon Jambumali, Jambumali was able to attack that bag with his arrows. And here, the next verse number 12 onwards. Vipannam karma tadrishtva.
Vipannam karma tadrishtva.
Hanuman chanda vikramaha.
Hanumans chanda vikramaha.
Salam vipulam utpatya.
Salam vipulamutpatya.
Ramayamasa viryavan.
Brahmayamasa viryavan.
Ramayantam kapim drishtva.
Brahmayantam kapim drishtva.
Salavraksham mahabalam.
Salavraksham mahabalam.
Chikshepa subahun banan.
Chikshepa subahun banan.
Jambumali mahabalaha.
Jambumali mahabalaha.
Salam chicheta.
Salam chaturbhishcheda.
Manaram panchabir yujbuje.
Vanaram panchabhirbhuje.
Purasyevena ve banena.
Urasyekena banena.
Dashabistu sanantare.
Dashabhistu stanantare.
Sarai paritattanuhu. Sasarai puritattanuhu.
Sasharai puritatanuhu.
Koshen krodena mahata vrataha.
Krodhena mahata vrataha.
Tameva parigam grihya.
Tameva parigham grihya.
Ramayamasa vegitaha.
Brahmayamasa vegitaha.
Adivegena.
Ativegoti vegena.
Ramayitva balotkataha.
Brahmayitva balotkataha.
Parigam patayamasa.
Parigham patayamasa.
Umalir mahorasi.
Jambumaler mahorasi.
Tasya chaiva shiro nasti.
Tasya chaiva shiro nasti.
Nabahu januni nacha.
Nabahu januni nacha.
Tanur narato nashvaha.
Nadhanur naratho nashvaha.
Tatra drishyanta neshavaha.
Tatra drishyanta neshavaha.
Sahadastarasatena.
Sahatastarasatena.
Jambumali maharataha.
Jambumali maharathaha.
Pata nihato bhumau.
Papata nihato bhumau.
Purnitanga iva drumaha.
Churnitanga iva drumaha.
Jambumalim sunihitam.
Jambumalim sunihatam.
Karam cha mahabalan.
Kinkaramscha mahabalan.
Chukrodha ravana shrutva.
Chukrodha ravana shrutva.
Krodha samraktalochanaha.
Krodha samraktalochanaha.
Tamrosha samvartita tamralochanaha.
Sarosha samvartitatamralochanaha.
Hastaputram nihate mahabale.
Prahastaputre
Saptami. Prahastaputre nihate mahabale.
प्रहस्तपुत्रे निहते महाबले
Amatyaputraन् ativiryavakraman vikraman
अमात्यपुत्रानतिवीर्यविक्रमान्
samadhite shashu samadhite samadhite shashu nishachareshwarah.
समाधिदेशाशु निशाचरेश्वरः.
Printing is a specialized for that. Specialization. So when that which has been thrown by Hanuman, a huge rock has been destroyed by Jambumali. Vipannam karma tadrishtva Hanuman chanda vikramaha. Extremely terrible strength. Hanuman salam vipulam utpatya, taking a huge tree, sala tree there. Brahmayamasa vidyavan. He started to rotate above his head. And Brahmayantam kapim drishtva salavraksham. As Jambumali started to see that he has taken a huge tree in his hand and started to whirl it around above his head, Chikshepa Subhun Banan, he started to release so many arrows, Jambumali Mahabala, Salam Chadurbihi Chicheta, with 4 of the banas, he was able to destroy the Sala tree. Vanaram Panchabir Buje. And with the 5 of the arrows, he was able to attack on the shoulders of Hanumanji. Uras Yekena Banena. With one shaft, he attacked the very chest itself. And Dashabistu Stanantare, with the 10 of them between the, between the stanas. This way, heavy attack, heavy artillery was done by Jambumali. And when he did that, Sasharaihi Purita Tanuhu, his whole body was completely filled with arrows. Krodena Mahata Vrataha, with extreme amount of anger. Tamema Parigam Grihya, Hanumanji, he took that iron bar which he had in his hand, which earlier, remember, he was using that. Brahmayamasa Vegitaha. He started to hurl that around, rotate that again on his head, above it. Adivegena Brahmayantva Malautkataha. Balotkataha Adivekaha, the one who is very fast and extremely powerful, Adivegena Brahmayitva, with complete speed having rotated, Parigam, and Patayamas Jambumalehe Mahorasi. He indeed attacked at the chest of Jambumali. So that is the center part of the upper body, and that is considered to be broader also, so easy to locate and attack. Head is difficult, and here the chest is the very focal point, and it attacked there. Tassachaiva Shirona. So when he was attacked, thereafter, when Hanumanji with full force, when he attacked back, there is Tasya, Jambumalehe, what? Naivacharaha asti, na bahu, na januni, na danuhu, na rataha, na ashvaha, na ishavaha adrishyante. So there is no more, that thereafter, there is no chariot, no head, no body, no shoulders, none of the bows or arrows, none horses which he brought, none of them were alive, because he not only attacked that particular, iron bar, did not only attack, it not only attacked him, but also entire thing that he brought. स हतः तरसा तेन Jambumali Maharataha Tarasa, and so swiftly, forcefully, Tena Hanumata Jambumali Maharataha Hataha Nihataha Papada Bhumau, being killed, he fell on the ground, Churnida Anga Iva Drumaha, like that of a huge tree which were cut into pieces. All its branches and other things were removed, rooted out. Jambumali Nihatam Kinkaramsha Mahabalan. Jambumali is killed, and all the Kinkaras were also destroyed. Having heard this, Ravana Shrutva Chukroda, he became extremely angry. Krodha Samrakta Lochanaha. His eyes were shot with anger. So, Sarosha Sambartita Tamra Lochanaha. His eyes are turning red and whirling around, meaning eyes are, in that Kathakali again, they show the eyes are moving round, with which are filled with anger. Prahastaputre Nihate Bahabale, when Prahastaputra Jambumali is also destroyed or killed in the war, in the war against Hanuman. Amatyaputran Ativirya Vikraman Sama Adidesha Ashu. Quickly he immediately sent out all the ministers' sons. Nishachareshwaraha. And Ravana, the king of the Nishacharas. Now, this is, it is not possible for me to send any more the sidekicks. I have to send the most important, valiant chief minister's sons. All the minister's sons only have to send. An interesting thing is that in today's world, we have AK-47 even for ministers. Once it was so happened, I was going in a car with one of the Swamis, and we saw a lot of police near the airport. So I asked that Swamiji in Bangalore, he said, is there any crime, anything happened in the airport? What is this, so many police there? So he looked at it. There are a lot of banners were there about some minister coming. That's why there are a lot of police around. So then he said, point out, see. I said, what? That's why the police is there. Oh, I understood. Oh, to protect the police. No. To protect the people from him. Oh, he should not escape into the city. So there are a lot of police to capture, keep him in place. Most of the ministers are sinisters only. Like Ravana Prarudeha. So here, these ministers' sons themselves are being sent. So this is the end of the canto here. Ityashe Srimad Ramayana Valmiki Adi Kavye Sundarakande Chaturchatvarimsha Sarga 44. Tataste Rakshasendrena
ततस्ते राक्षसेन्द्रेण
Chodita Mandrina Sutaha
चोदिता मन्त्रिणः सुताः
Nirjayur Bhavanat Tasmat
निर्ययुर्भवनात् तस्मात्
Saptasaptarchitavarchasah
सप्तसप्तार्चिवर्चसः
Mahadbala Mahadbalapurivaraha.
महद्बलपरिवाराः.
This is look like Purivara. Okay. Dhanushmanto Mahabalaha
धनुष्मन्तो महाबलाः
Tastastravidam Sreshtaha
कृतास्त्रास्त्रविदां श्रेष्ठाः
Paraspara Jayeshinaha
परस्परजयैषिणः
Hemabalam Hema
जाल जाल
Hemajala Parikshiptaihi
हेमजालपरिक्षिप्तैः
Dvaja Shiptaihi Dvaja, right?
Yes, Swamiji.
Dvajavat, no, because it's very
Yeah.
yeah. Dvavavat
Dhwaj,
Dvajav
dhwaj.
Dvajavatbihi Patakibihi
ध्वजवद्भिः पताकिभिः
Toyastvana Nirgoshaihi
तु
Toyatastvana Nirgoshaihi
तूयदस्वननिर्घोषैः
Vachiyukter Maharataihi
वाजियुक्तैर्महारथैः
Taptakanchana Chitrani
तप्तकाञ्चनचित्राणि
Tapanyamita Vikramaha
चापान्यमितविक्रमाः
Tvarayanta Samhrushtaha
विस्फारयन्तः संहृष्टाः
Tadvidanta Ivambudaha sorry
तड्
Tadidvanta Ivambudaha
तडित्वन्त इवाम्बुदाः
Jananyastastadastesham Jananyastastadastesham
जनन्यस्तास्ततस्तेषाम्
Vidva Kinkaran Hatan
विदित्वा किङ्करान् हतान्
Abhova Shoka Samprantaha
बभूव शोकसम्भ्रान्ताः
Abandava Suhrujjanaha
सबान्धवसुहृज्जनाः
He Paraspara Samgarshat
ते परस्परसङ्घर्षात्
Tapta Kanchana Bhushanaha
तप्तकाञ्चनभूषणाः
Vipeturhanumantam
अभिपेतुर्हनूमन्तम्
Toranastam Toranastam Avastitam
तोरणस्थम् अवस्थितम्
Janto Banadrishtim Te
सृजन्तो सृजन्तो बाणवृष्टिं ते
Ratagarjita Nisvanaha
रथगर्जितनिस्वनाः
Pravritkala Ivambodaha
प्रावृट्काल इवाम्भोदाः
Vicherunair Rutambuda Vicheruhu Nairrutambudaha
विचेरुनैरृताम्बुदाः
Avakirnastadastabihi
अवकीर्णस्ततस्ताभिः
Hanuman Sharavrushtibihi
हनुमान् शरवृष्टिभिः
Abhavat Samvrtakaraha
अभवत् संवृताकारः
Shailaradiva Vrishtibihi
शैलराडिव वृष्टिभिः
Tataha thereafter Rakshasendrena Chodita Mantrinaha Putraha Mantrina Putraha, all the sons of the ministers who were there being sent out or commanded by Rakshasendra, that is Ravana, Bhavanat Hastasmat Niryayuhu. They departed, set out from that very palace. How many of them? Sapta. Sapta means 7. And Sapta Archi Varchasaha. They are equal to that of 7 flames of the fire. So they are 7 flames of the fire. What are the 7 flames of the fire? See, 7 flames of the fire are called the 7 tongues of the fire. Sapta jihvaha. Agnehe sapta jihvaha. The fire has got only one role, one thing to do. What? Swallow, 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 swallow. That's why it's called swaha, 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 swaha. Swaha actually is the name of Agni's wife. So you're offering to, when you offer it to fire, actually you're offering to the wife of Agni. Anywhere you go, if you are going to somebody's home, you take the flower, etc., and any gift. Whom do you give? To the man, to the woman of the house. Right? Similarly, the flames of Agni are female, all of them. So they are Kali, Karali, Samano, Javacha, Sadum, Ravarna, Spulingini, cha, Vishwarupi, Devi, cha, Saptajihva. 7 of them. Kali, dark, Karali. No, so as yesterday we saw, there are 4 colors are involved here. Yesterday or somewhere. Yeah, I think Vivek Chodamani or one of the classes, we saw that. That is, the fire has got 4 colors basically. The innermost will be blackish green, bluish black. Innermost, closest to the wig, you will find the dark blue color. Right next to that, you will find white. Next to that, you will find red. And after that, you will find outermost orange. This shows actually the 4 family members of Bhagavan Shiva. The outermost, youngest, Subramanya, orange in color. Sometimes yellow also. Mostly yellow is orange. Then comes red. Red is Ganapati. White is Shiva. Black is Parvati, Kali. So this is how Parivar is. You should carefully watch, especially when it is a lit flame of a lamp. Is easy to notice, but not as easy when it is a full-blown fire. So the closest to the point is dark, closest to the point of burning. The outermost is light, yellow or orange. So the 7 colors that are given, seven flames that are given are more or less black, which are the flames, I mean the what do you call, Jihvaha, tongues of the fire. Kali, Karali, Manojava, Sadumravarna, Spulingini, Vishwarupi, Devi, iti Saptajihvaha. Dark, powerful, and it's powerful like Manojava. It is so spreading. You think about fire spreading. You can't even, by the time you think, it would have already destroyed 1,000 of them, 1,000 trees. So Manojava. Sadumravarna, with smoke. Spulingini, with sparks. Vishwarupi, it is hidden in all trees. You know? It is hidden in everything, and essentially anything that is wood, of course, it is definitely there. But in all things, there is a potential. Otherwise, it would not burn. It is definitely there in everything, almost. And Devi, it's a power. Therefore, it is Bhagavan's power. It is Devi. So this way, 7 of them. Kali, Karali, Manojava, Saptapurna, Spulingini, Vishwarupi, Devi. These are the 7 flames or 7 tongues of fire. So comparing these sons of the ministers with them, with those 5, so they are as powerful as those 7 flames. So that is how it is connected here. Saptarchicha versus Varchasaha. Their Varchas, their brilliance are like that of that. Splendid fire. Okay. Mahad Bala Parivaraha, with a retinue which are very strong. Danushmantaha, having their bow in their hand, Mahabala, Kritamra Krita Astra Vidam. Kritastra means they have accomplished through their ability or the knowledge of how to use the arrows. Krita Astra Vidam Sreshtaha, the best among those who are knowers of the skill of arrows and have employed it also. Paraspara Jaishinaha. Jayishinaha. Jayishana means Chetumicha Jayeshina. Jayeshin. Those people who are always wanting to win each other. If you look at the fire also, one flame will come, another flame will come above that, another flame will come above that. It is like competing with each other. Who is going to get it first? So that's the equal, beautiful comparison there. They are always, outsmarting other. That kind of one. Hema Hemajala Parikshiptaihi Dvarjadbihi. So having the golden nets, and which are none other than the banners and patakibihi, with the smaller flags, toyatasvana nirgoshaihi, like that of the huge waves in the ocean. How much of heavy sound it makes all the waves together. In the same way, they were coming down with so much of sound, Vaji Yuktehi Maharatehi, with their chariots now. In this chariot, at least it is horses. Earlier, Jambumali came with donkeys. So at least here they are coming with horses. Tapta Kanchana Chitrani Chapani Amida Vikramaha, these which are incomparable prowess, they came with the gold, the Danuhu, which they are carrying their bows, which are, and also the arrows, which are like shining like a molten gold. Visparayantaha, and stretching the arrows, or stretching the bow strings, which are making a huge sound there. Samhrishtaha, heavily delighted, and they are like Tadidvanta iva ambudaha. It is like that of the flashing of the dark clouds during the rainy season, that time. At the same time, Jananyah staha tatastesham, those mothers of those 7 sons of the chief ministers, they were really worried. Kinkaran hatan viditva tesham jananyaha. Their mothers are all, having heard about the Kinkaras who have been killed, also Jambumali, Shoka Sambrantaha Babuhu. They become very sorrowful because this one whom they are going to fight with have already shown single-handedly how powerful he is. And also, not only the mother, Sabandava Sagrujjanaha api. They are also, other relatives and well-wishers are also so worried about them. But they proceeded on because Ravana has commanded it. Te paraspara sangarshat tapta kanchana bhushanaha. So they are, as we said earlier, trying to outwin each other. Sangarshat, Saparaspara Sangarshaste, Tapta Kanjana, young maybe they are, and wearing the golden ornaments on their body. Abhipetuhu Hanumantam, they approached Hanuman, Toranastam Avastitam. He is there in the actual position, near the archway. Whenever he finishes, he goes back and stands there. Because then it is easy for them to find out. He's not hiding anywhere. I killed, now next. So this word next, it's always, it disturbs my heart. Next, I always get disturbed. You know why? Because, um, when I was young, I had hated going to a doctor's office. I just don't go. Give me any amount of money or candies, or I mean, so whenever any family member is sick, I am the only person who has to take them. I don't know why. So I go there and I always stay outside. But when somebody is sick, you have to be next to that person. So I stand there, sit there, and I hate that word. Next. This is coming closer and closer and closer. Next. So when it comes to my turn means the person whom I went with, to go near to that entrance to that doctor's room. Then you go, I'm not coming. I will not go inside, because he had a huge, needle, and he always would threaten me, because I usually don't go, and he will always threaten. When I go there, then I will just run away. So, but invariably, when one of whomever I am going with, when they go, first thing, where is he? So, he's outside. Ask him to come inside. So they will call out. Then I go, you should study well, okay? Otherwise, so that I heard that I hated the word next always. So here, just on the way, something. Okay. Here, Hanumanji was standing next. Who is next? So here, he's staying in one place. He is not afraid. Staying in one place and meeting one by one. So Toranastam avastitam. So Srijantaha Banavristim by, they are releasing the huge rain of arrows. Ratagarjada Niswanaha, and they also having made a huge sound of their very rathas. Pravrit Kala Ivambodaha. During the rainy season, how the clouds make the thundering noise. Virechuhu Nairidambudaha. Vicheruhu, they moved about. Nairutambudaha. Nairiti is considered as the demonic one. Ambudaha, the violent one. So they, during the time of the rainy season, how they make sound, and then huge they move about. In the same way, the Rakshasas were doing that. Avakirnas tatastabihi Hanuman Sharabrishtibihi. They have started to pour out, cover him with Avakirna tatastabihi, tabihi, with those Hanuman Sharabrishtibihi, with so many arrows. Abhavat Sambrita Akaraha Shailaradiva Vrishtibihi. Sambrita, hidden. The whole body of Hanumanji was completely hidden because of the arrows. Sambrita Akaraha Abhavat. Like what? Vrishtibihi Shailaradiva. So when the rainy season is there, as though the mountains are not seen, even the biggest mountain is not seen when it is fully hidden by the heavy rains. You can't see. It is invisible. In the same way, Hanumanji was invisible with the rain of arrows. Sasharan Vanchayamasa.
Sasharan Vanchayamasa.
Tesham Ashucharakapihi.
Tesham Ashucharah Kapihi.
Radavegamscha Viranam.
Rathavegamscha Viranam.
Charan Vimale Bare.
Vicharan Vimalembare.
Tade Kridan Dhanushmadbihi.
सतैः क्रीडन् धनुष्मद्भिः
व्योम्नि वीर प्रकाशते
व्योम्नि वीरः प्रकाशते
धनुष्मद्भिः यथा मेघैः
धनुष्मद्भिर्यथा मेघैः
मारुतः प्रभुरम्बरे
मारुतः प्रभुरम्बरे
सकृत्वा निनदं घोरम्
सकृत्वा निनदं घोरम्
त्रासयंस्तां महाजमूम्
त्रासयंस्तां महाचमूम्
चकार हनुमान् वेगम्
चकार हनुमान् वेगम्
येषु रक्षसु वीर्यवान्
तेषु रक्षसु वीर्यवान्
तलेनाभिहनत् कश्चित् काञ्चित्
तलेनाभिहनत् काञ्चित्
कश्चित् पादे काञ्चित् परन्तपः
पादैः काञ्चित् परन्तपः
मुष्टिभिश्चानः चाहनत् काञ्चित्
मुष्टिभिश्चाहनत् काञ्चित्
काञ्चित् व्यदारयत्
नखैकांश्चित् व्यदारयत्
भ्रममातोरसा काञ्चित्
प्रममाथोरसा कांश्चित्
किञ्चित् दूरभ्याम् अपारानपि दूरभ्याम्
उरुभ्यां
काञ्चित् ऊरुभ्याम् अपरानपि
ऊरुभ्यामपरानपि
केचित् तस्यैव नादेन
केचित् तस्यैव नादेन
तत्रैव पतिता भुवि
तत्रैव पतिता भुवि
तदस्तेष्वपन्नेषु
ततस्तेष्वपन्नेषु
भूमौ निपतितेषु च
भूमौ निपतितेषु च
तत्सैन्यम् अगमत् सर्वम्
तत्सैन्यम् अगमत् सर्वम्
दिशिं दश भयार्दितम्
दिशो दिशो दश भयार्दितम्
दिशो दश भयार्दितम्
दिशो दश भयार्दितम्
विनेदु विस्वरं नागाः
विनेदुर्विस्वरं नागाः
विपेदुर्भुवि वाजिनः
निपेतुर्भुवि वाजिनः
भग्ननीडध्वजच्छत्रैः
भग्ननीडध्वजच्छत्रैः
पुष्टकीर्णाभवत् रथैः
भूश्चकीर्णाभवत् रथैः
सवता रुद्रेणाथ
स्रवता रुधिरेणाथ
स्रवन्त्यो दर्शितापति
स्रवन्त्यो दर्शिताः पथि
विविधैस्तस्तनैर्लङ्का विविधैस्तस्वनैर्लङ्का
विविधैश्च स्वनैर्लङ्का
नादविकृतं तदा
ननादविकृतं तदा
सदान् प्रवृद्धान् विनिहत्य राक्षसान्
सतान् प्रवृद्धान् विनिहत्य राक्षसान्
महाबलश्चण्डपराक्रमः कपिः
महाबलश्चण्डपराक्रमः कपिः
युयुत्सुरञ्जैः पुनरेव राक्षसैः
युयुत्सुरन्यैः पुनरेव राक्षसैः
तदेव वीरोऽभिजगाम तोरणम्
तदेव वीरोऽभिजगाम तोरणम्.
So here sa shuran vanchayamasa tesham ashucharaha kapihi. Ashucharaha, very quick-footed kapihi, the monkey, having been completely obscured his whole body with arrows, sharan vanchayamasa, he started to afterwards started to elude, move about in such a way that no more can he be visible for them to attack anymore. Radhavegamscha viranan vicharan vimale ambare. And he on the sky started to move about, and he was as speed as that of the chariots of those various warriors there. Sataihi kridayan dhanushmadbihi vyomni veera prakashate. So, dhanushmadbihi, with all those people who were with the bows, he started to play around, and the Hanumanji started to move, he hide himself and again appear and things like that. He started to play with them, like what that of Dhanushbaddihi yata megaihi marutaha prabhurambare. Marutaha Prabhu, like the wind which plays as though with the clouds. Like the wind plays with the clouds in the sky, so too Hanumanji in the sky started to play with all the fellows who were there with the Dhanush, they were having their arrows, trying to locate him, but he's not available. He's just playing with them. Sakrutva Ninadam Goram, making a huge sound. Trasayantam Mahachamum, entire army has been frightened by that sound he made, like that of the thunder of the cloud. Vegam Chakara Teshu Rakshassu Viryavan. He made to make sure that they are all running, they are made to run here, there, because he was making sure that he's not able to easily locate himself. So, Hanuman Teshu Rakshasu Virya. So, and then Talen Abhihanat Aschit. He started to attack them with his palm, with this huge palm. Talena Abhihanat Kanchit. Some of them he attacked them with his palms. Padehi Parantapaha, Padehi Kanchit. Some of them with his foot, and also Srishtibihi, Mushtibihi Hanat. And with his mushti, with his, what do you call this? Mushti, that much I know. Which is
Fist.
Fist, yeah. Fist fight. Vishtubihi Hanat Kanchite. Nakaihi Kanchite, with his nails, some of them. Vyatarayat, he started to tear them apart. Pramamato Rasa, and also he have started to pierce some of their urasa. With his chest, he started to attack some of them. Urubhyam aparanabe, with his thighs, some of them. Kechit taseva nadena, with his huge sound itself, some of them fell down. Tatreva padita abhuvi. Imagine, so as I was telling you, I think, yeah, some other class maybe. So see, when we went to some of the temples in Kerala, they have what is known as Gadana. Gadana is the crackers, they put near the temples. When you have a Gadana offering is there, crackers offering. That means they use the bamboo stem, which is hollow inside, and they fill it up with the fire powders. And then they bury it under the earth. And then put a small wick for it, and then light it up. And when they actually slowly it goes into that powder, fire powder, then gunpowder, it's like a gunpowder, not the gunpowder which you eat, but other gunpowder. It will blow, and then it will actually, when you stand near, it will hit you, like, it will hit you means the sound will hit you. The air which is disturbed as well as the sound will hit your heart. Hit your heart means you feel the thunder. So that is said when you offer that a kind of offering to the goddess or the deity of the temple, that deity is actually, through the sound, is removing the fear from your heart. Fear or any kind of agitation, sorrow, that you have depression, anything that. So you have to go closer to that and stand there while they are offering in your name. They announce the name of the person and then they do the fire. So that is said to be very powerful because it sounds like, huge thunder of the cloud. And if the small children are there with the sound, they fall down also because it's so heavy. So here, when Hanumanji was making such a huge sound, kechit tasyeva nadena tatreva padita bhuvi. With the sound itself, some of them fell down on the ground. Tataha teshu avapanneshu bhumau, when they are all fallen down there, nipatadeshu cha, and completely they are useless, and then they fallen down there. They were conquered and fallen. Tat sainyam agamat sarvam disho dasha bayarditam sainyam. The very army which is now filled with so much of fear, sarvam, all of them, disho dasha agamat. So they went to all the 10 directions. 10 directions means 4 main directions and intermediate ones and up and down. 10 different directions they ran about, and then they never wanted to stay there. So Vineduhu Viswaram Nagaha, and even those Nagaha, all the various elephants that were there, they were also making big sound there. Vipeduhu Bhuvi Vajinaha, even the horses fell down on the floor, on the earth. Bhagna Nida Dvaja Chatraihi Bhuscha, and even the chariots which are broken, the seats are broken, the flags were broken, and even the umbrellas that were there, that were all destroyed. Kirna Abhavat Rataihi, and they were all spread out along with the chariots. They were all spread out all over the place. Sravata Rudirayana Ata Sravantyaha Darshitapati. Sravata Sravantyaha. Sravata means all the rivers were Rudirena Ata Sravantyaha. All the rivers, Sravantyaha, the rivers or the streams have started to stream out. Only the blood there on the path. Darshitapati, and these are seen there. Vividescha Swanaihi, with so many different kinds of violent sounds and thundering sound of Hanuman, all of them, Lanka, Nanada, Vikrutam Tada. The whole place was with a high screaming and shrieking sound only could be heard in the entire Lanka. Now they were also destroyed. Satan Pravruddhan Vinihatya Rakshasan, when Pravruddhan Tan Rakshasan, and they were so proudly, arrogant. The children of the ministers are all destroyed. Mahabalaha, Chanda Parakramaha Kapihi, having Vinihatya, having destroyed all of them, Kapihi, Yutsuhu Anyehi Punareva Rakshasaihi, desiring to, Yutsu means Yodhamichuhu, Anyehi Rakshasaihi, with desiring to fight with some more of those Rakshasa that are there. Tadeva Viraha, that Hanuman, the valorous one, Toranam Abhijagama. He went back to his post. Stood there. Chalo. Next. So, and here Ravana is getting so restless. What kind of a creature is this? The whole idea of Hanuman doing all these things is to finally meet him. Until he meets Ravana, he will not keep quiet. Is there any way I can meet him? You send hundreds of them, I will kill all of them. But until I meet you, they will not be spared. So unless Ravana recognizes this, until he recognizes it, he is not going to keep quiet. Ityashri Srimad Ramayane Valmiki Adikavya Sundarakanda Panchachatvarimsha Sargaha. It is like the child which wants to meet the mother. Mother is busy at the kitchen, let us say, and he sends the elder brother or somebody. He will keep on crying. So that mother says, okay, go and see what he's doing. So one of the brothers reluctantly goes there. He was playing video games or whatever. Hey, chup raho. Cholo won't keep quiet. Yeah, he will start. Okay, give him some toys, and then after some time again he will start. So give him some sweets or something. Again he will start because he just want to go and be with the mother. So anything you give a short time, he will keep quiet, but again he will start. So in the same way here, Hanumanji, now next, bring the next one, whoever he wants. So now Hanuman, Ravana is becoming, intolerably angry. Hatan mantri sutan buddhva.
Hatan mantri sutan buddhva.
Vanarena mahatmana.
Vanarena mahatmana.
Ravana samhritakara.
Ravana samvrtakaraha.
Akaramadi
Chakaramati muttamam.
Virupakshayupakshau.
Savirupakshayupakshau.
Durdaram chaiva rakshasam.
Durdharam chaiva rakshasam.
Pragasam basakarnam cha.
Praghasam bhasakarnam cha.
Anjasena granayakan.
Panchasenagranayakan.
Samdidesha dashagrivo.
Sandideshadashagrivo.
Viran naya visharadan.
Virannaya Visharadan.
Hanumat grahane vyagran.
Hanumat Grahane Vyagran.
Ayuvegas saman yuti.
Vayuvega Saman Yudhi.
Yatasena sarve.
Yatasenagraga Sarve.
Mahabala parigraha.
Mahabala Parigraha.
Savajirata matangaha.
Savajiratha Matangaha.
Sakapi shasyatamiti.
Sakapih Shasyatamiti.
Yattescha kalu bhavyam syat.
Yattaischa Khalu Bhavyam Syat.
Tamasadya vanalayam.
Tamasadhyavanalayam.
Karmacha visamadeyam.
Karma chapi samadheyam.
Deshakala virodhitam.
Deshakala virodhitam.
Nahyayam tam kabim manye.
Nahyaham tam kapim manye.
Karmana praditarkayan.
Karmana pratitarkayan.
Sarvata tanmahadbhutam.
Sarvatha tanmahadbhutam.
Mahabala parigraham.
Mahabala parigraham.
Vanaroyamiti jnatva.
Vanaroyamiti jnatva.
Nahi shuddhyati me manaha.
Nahi shuddhyati me manaha.
Naivaham tam kabim manye.
Naivaham tam kapim manye.
Yateyam prastuta katha.
Yatheyam prastuta katha.
Hatan mantri sutan buddhva, having understood or realized that all the sons of the mantris have been destroyed, Vanarena Mahatmana, by the monkey, which is mighty indeed, Ravanaha Sambrita Akaraha, with his mind definitely very, very upset and angry, but he was not showing that. That is, he was very clever about that. He will not show that disturbance that he has because he's really, really now, Sambrita means he's really hiding himself behind the emotions, hiding his emotions in his mind. Madimuttamam chakara. He started to think, this is not going really in my direction where I want. So now he picked up, there are 5 of the best he had among the leaders of the army. Saha, they are all Virupaksha, Upaksha, Durdara, and then Pragasa and Basakarna. These are all the 5 commanders who are there in the army. They are all also, they are Rakshasas only, obviously. Pancha Senagranayakān. They are the prominent leaders of the army. Samdidesha, he ordered Dashagrivaha, Piran Naya They are not only very good fighters, but they have war strategy in their personality. They are not just fighters. They are commander in general. They have strategies of the war. Naya Visharada. Naya means the strategy, the ability to organize and form the battalion in such a way hard to attack. Hanumat Grahane Avyagran. Very steady in destroying Hanuman in their mind. Vayu Vega Saman Yuti. They are so like a wind during the war. Yada Senagragaha Sarve Mahabala Parigraha. He commanded them, Yata, all of you go. Senagraha, you the prominent leaders of the army, Sarve Mahabala Parigraha, who are all endowed with great, powerful strength. Sarva Savaji Rata Matangaha, you go along with the horse soldiers as well as chariot and also elephants. Sakabihi Shasyatam. You have to bring him alive. This is no time for us to attack and kill him. I just really want to see him. So bring him Shasyatam. So you have to really fight with him. And in the form of Shashyata means actually punish him. You have to punish him. Yatteschu kalu bhavyam syat. Whatever be the method that we use, it ought to be done. Kalu bhavyam means it has to be done. Yatteschu, whatever be the methodology you use, tam asadya vanalayam, having gone there into that very forest where he's staying, karmacha api samadeyam, you also have to adopt to that very method of doing it, desha kala aviroditam, which is not against time and the place of your war. Meaning what? You know the people, you know the strategy of the war, you determine when to attack, which place to attack him. Drag him out and attack him, probably in the open place, he may not be able to hide anywhere. Nahi aham tam kabim manye. I do not think he is just a monkey. Karmana prati tarkayan. With his present way he has been doing, I deliberate upon in my mind, tarkayan, I think he is not a monkey. Sarvata tat mahat bhutam mahabala parigraham. At all times he is endowed with so much of power. Some strange or mighty one has been born here or come here. Mahatbhutam, a great personality only has come here, and I have my own doubt it is even some from the earth itself. It may be from heavens, because it is not looking alien, not even. So it's an alien presence here. Vanaraha ayam iti jnatva nahi shuddhyati me manaha. If I consider him also as only as a monkey, my mind is not calm about it. And I'm not able to stay with that thought. Na eva aham tam kapim manye. Again, I'm not thinking that he is only a monkey. Therefore, yata yam prastuta kata. Because the story about it is, or the anecdotes related to this monkey is somewhat familiar to me, and he narrates why he believes that it is not a normal being. It is something strange that is that has come to our place, and so we have to deal with it strategically. So that we'll see in the next session.
अगणित गुणगण भूषण राम आश्रित वत्सल जय जय राम अयोध्यवासी सीता राम आपद बांधव जय जय राम दशरथ नंदन श्री राम दशमुख मर्दन जय जय राम कौसल्या सुखवर्धन राम कामित फलदा जय जय राम पाप विमोचन श्री राम पटाभिराम जय जय राम जानकी वल्लभ सीता राम जय रघुराम जय सिय राम वानर सेवित श्री राम वारिधि वंदन जय जय राम हनुमत पूजित सीता राम श्री राम जय जय राम रघुपति राघव राजा राम पतित पावन सीता राम श्री राम जय जय राम श्री राम जय जय राम सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय श्री सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय।